There's a 20-second delay. All right, we are here. We're live. Okay. Let me share a link. And I'm going to share my screen. There we go. All right. All right, we're going to get started. Sorry, that took a while. I'll add that. So we're going to make a marketing plan for my parents. Hold on. I can't hear myself, and that's highly annoying. Hey, Dalen, there's a 20-second delay, so bear with me. All right. Let's just get started. I should have been a little bit more organized, but we're just going to make do. I'm looking for my template. Actually, I will just do this. All right. So I'm going to use a template, HubSpot marketing template. I hope my screen enough. Doesn't look like the best quality, but we'll make do. Okay, so I'm at HubSpot. I'm gonna grab this template. I'll share it with you guys here. Marketing template. Dope. Okay. Where is it? All right, create my marketing plan. Oh, I don't remember if I said this or not, but Silas is likely to jump. It will come into the room and, do that. Do his Silas thing. How do I, there we go. This is so slow. This is why I don't stream, because no, I just want the template. Give me a second. Template. Here we go. Okay. It's opening slowly but surely. All right, so here's the HubSpot marketing template. And I'm just going to put this in a Google Doc because I want to share it. I want it to be collaborative. I hope you guys can see my screen. I can't tell if anyone's here either, so that's kind of weird about YouTube, but oh, 3 watching now. All right, whatever. We're gonna get started here. Okay, and it didn't copy over this stuff, which is lovely. All right, so first I'm gonna do some formatting of this. We'll just call this template marketing plan. I will share this with y'all so that you can have it as I'm building it. There you go. Cool. Okay, so we're going to say, oops, company name, marketing plan. How? I'm gonna grab these things here. So I'm grabbing the objective. Grabbing this part. All right, and then we have a table of contents. Great. So I'm just going to do some quick formatting, and then I guess I can just talk to you guys about my parents' business. So I don't know where to start. They're real estate agents, and they are from California. And basically, they had a pretty successful real estate business when they lived in Seattle. And then they decided that they hated Seattle, naturally. Well, they didn't hate Seattle. They just didn't love being in Seattle anymore. And so they moved back to Los Angeles, where we're from, where I was born and raised, where my dad was born, all that great stuff. Shit, hold on. I'm adding a page number, or I'm trying to add the page number right now to this. So we're going to make that normal. And yeah, they decided like we're ready to be with family again and be around our friends. Seattle isn't like the most friendly of cities, especially if you're social. And so, yeah. So now I'm just going to add some headers here. Actually, this table of contents doesn't really make sense, and I'll tell you why. Okay. What I'm going to do instead is under table of contents, I'm going to insert the table of contents, and it will do this automatically for me. Okay, and then I'm going to pull that up as much as I can. We're going to do heading 1. And so when I start making headers and I refresh, it's going to automatically like fix it for me, right? So look, heading 2, come back. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of those, and then it will, I'll come back and like reformat there. Marketing. I don't know that all this is like necessary either, but so this is funny that I'm actually, oh, here's Silas, that I'm even building one of these because I've never really had to like make a marketing plan this in depth before. Usually, sir, I asked you to be quiet when you come in here, right? Okay.
Sorry, Mom.
Okay, so she's quiet. Usually for launches, like it's pretty, I don't know. Launches move very fast. There's not a lot of time to do this. We usually have a lot of this information already. So this is more so like an overall plan, you know, for my parents and their business, right? I don't want to say I don't think. From what they're telling me, not a lot of real estate agents, you know, take their marketing this seriously. Not a lot of like the brokers offer this type of education for them, you know, or this type of service. And so, you know, there's room if you're willing to provide it for people. And then I just ask questions as you guys are in here. Yeah, I really should have just formatted this before. So anyway, this is what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and just start this on the next page. Oh, that's going to bug me. That is really, really going to bug me.
Did you like the camouflage?
Can you?
Yep. I demanded the stuff. Watch.
Silas? I'll play with that later. Okay, SWOT analysis. I'm going to remake this table in here since it's not going to format properly. So we've got insert table, strengths, weaknesses, threats. Okay. Silas, you need to be quiet.
I was talking to myself. I was talking to myself.
I don't know why you're trying me.
I don't know.
1 second, guys. He thinks I'm playing with him. All right, I'm back. All right, so just doing some formatting here. Way too big too. All right. So we can make some room here with that. Perfect. What we're good at, what's working, what our customers like about it. Okay, so I'm gonna do this on behalf of my parents. What they're good at. So, you know, they're professional. They communicate quickly with their clients. They know the area. This doesn't look good to me. And neither does that. So neurotic. Okay, whatever. They know the area. I know they're experienced working with clients, buying, selling, flipping their own properties. They're a team. What they want to fix. So they have no marketing systems or ways to get consistent leads. They want to strengthen basically their direct response marketing. Oh, they're good at events. Okay, so once you like actually do this, once you start, I think it's just a little bit easier. Okay, so strengthen their direct response marketing. You know, they want a consistently filled pipeline of buyer and seller leads. They are not consistent at creating and posting content or engaging online. And they have no email marketing system, not really. Okay, I'm not going to do the other part. Like, whatever. So this is more so something like I would sit down with them on our next call and fill out the rest of these things. Business initiative. Target market, competitive analysis. I don't know. I think I am gonna do this one with my parents and probably live stream that. I think that'll be worth it because I can't answer like a lot of this shit for them. They need to do this. So I'm gonna actually switch this up and do it for myself. So I'll just say like, hell yeah, media marketing plan. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna do this for myself for personal brand. Sorry to mislead you guys. I'll change the title. Okay, let me just see how far I am in. About 16 minutes in. Okay, so what we're good at, what's working, what our customers like. So I'm great at engaging daily on social media and building relationships and trust with my audience. Oops, that's gonna bother me. Hold on. Silas. Stop. I am decent at creating some form of content, whether it's tweets, freebies, live streams, or workflows. What else am I good at? I think I'm pretty funny. So, my content is entertaining. It's entertaining and or informative / educational. I'm good at driving traffic, so I'm good at driving traffic to my content and digital assets, as well as what I like. Okay, so what do we want to fix? What do we want to strengthen? What do we want to become more efficient at? Okay, so I'd like to create a suite of digital products that are affordable, easily accessible, and worth 100 times what someone paid for them. Everything under 99. Oh, I see let's say between $19 to $99. We want to create better segmented email funnels that provide value, quick wins, and lead to an offer, my own or an affiliate. I want to become more efficient at creating content, batching. Something just stabbed me. I need to create systems and support around repurposing content, or repurposing and optimizing content. And then I hate taking pictures. Thanks, Wesley, and being on video, but I know it's important. And those things get a lot of engagement and impressions for me. Okay, and then, so I say, someone said, great at creating systems and processes. Some people have told me I am good at teaching and breaking down difficult concepts. Transparency, honesty, and integrity are huge to me and a non-negotiable. Okay. I don't even know if this is helpful to you guys. I'm gonna actually, there, that's probably better. I don't need that other part. Is this helpful so far? Who's here? Also, say hi if you're here. If you can share this to Twitter for personal brands, that would be great. I hope this is helpful for you guys and that you can hear me. I'm going to be pretty pissed. No one can hear me. What the industry might soon want. Okay, hey, Whitney. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Dalen. I'm going to take a sip of water. What the industry might soon want. Okay, so I am in, I guess, the influencer online marketing space. Okay, so I think people want someone who is, say, audiences want someone who is real, will share the behind the scenes, is transparent and honest. Hey, Wesley, and relatable. Not someone who appears to have the perfect life and business. I think, you know, people are sick of being ripped off, mistreated, taken advantage of, and buying shitty products. What we think we'll be good at and what will be the difference. So, you know, we're good at providing resources that are free. Simplifying things, or not things, simplifying information, connecting people to industry experts, right? I don't know what else. Help me out, guys. You're going to help me put this together. All right, we'll just leave it there. Difference maker is that our values are, again, transparency, honesty, 100 times value. We're not going to promote anything that doesn't align with our values. And I'll say trust also. And trust, you know. We're not a perfect brand. We make mistakes, but we're accountable, responsible, and trustworthy. What we think could hinder our growth. Ari's mouth. Telling people off. What else? Who we think could take our customers. Honestly, I don't feel like anyone can take my customers. But say other influencers or industry expert. Nah, we don't believe. Yes.
Is that tight? That's tight for me.
Yeah, but you have to be quiet.
No, over there behind the wall.
Yes, if you're quiet.
And the big tight.
Everyone who rocks with us does, and if they don't, it's our goal to connect them with someone who does. What else? So capital and equipment. We want to produce high quality content, video, live streaming. That's not, oh, that is not one word. Blog posts, etc. We need more capital and a team to make this happen. Also, ad spend is going to be a huge component of reaching our audience. All right. Think we're good there. Business initiatives. Okay, what do I want to do with this brand? Swap out company name for, what did I call it? Hell yeah, media. Has the ambitious goal of I'm not going to put that on there because that isn't feedback that I've received. And so usually before I like create a product or make an offer, I'm putting out surveys and getting customer feedback throughout the process of like onboarding people. We're constantly getting feedback and updating and stuff. So I don't think that's necessarily going to be a problem for us because we're only going to create content and products that our audience is telling us that they want to have, if that makes sense. Oh my God, I'm tired. Okay. So has an ambitious goal of, again, let's just go ahead. Generating 100 million in gross revenue. 1 million gross. To help the business do that, our marketing team will pursue the following initiatives in 2020. I feel sick writing that, because I will explain. This is not a personal brand, isn't something I ever wanted to do or have, but based off of the goals that I have, like on a personal level, it's kind of necessary. But just like, oh, okay. So initiative 1, how do we get 100? How do we get to 100 million? Not 100 million, 1 million in revenue. We're going to build an engaged email list. Build an engaged email list. We are going to create offers and products that our audience wants. We're going to grow our audience. Oh, you know what? So grow an engaged audience. That's what we're going to do. Create offers. We're going to put the right offers in front of the right people at the right time. Right? So if you're brand new to the list, I'm not going to, affiliates could help, but you can still get to 1 million with a personal brand without affiliates. So I don't know if that's something I want to make an initiative, but that could be a metric. Okay, so put the right offers in front of the right people at the right time. Grow an engaged audience. What else? What is the third thing I need to do? So I can build a team. I think that is the third thing I'm going to need to do, is like build a team to support these efforts, because I'm not going to have the time to do this. So build the team to support the business and our goals. This is like real shit to think about. Okay, so if you guys are with me, say hi. All right. So description, goal of initiative, and metrics of success. That's the second header. So this will be an H3. And then I'm just going to copy and paste increase transactions. Yeah, that could be part of putting the right offers in front of the right people. With our funnels. Okay, so description. Over the next 12 months, we'll work on building a blog property that becomes. Okay. So, over the next 12 months, we'll work on building an audience for our email list, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Pinterest. Blog accounts and or properties. So we want to become the go-to resource for our audiences. I don't know, let's say, what do I want to, what do you guys follow me for? If you can put it in the chat, like what's the best content that you like? So we want to become the go-to resource for helping millennials start and scale their income, really, their income opportunities. How about that? Does that sound good? Does that resonate with y'all? Am I on track? Because I feel like You guys like the systems talk and stuff? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's all ultimately what it comes down to, right? So goal of initiative. To increase our website's rank on Google and create top of the funnel marketing content that helps our sales team start more conversations with prospects. How boring. Okay. So transparency or willingness to help other Black people in marketing knowledge, systems, funnels, leads. Okay. So we want to become the go-to resource for helping millennials start and scale their income opportunities, create systems and processes, personality, creating systems and processes, learning permission-based marketing, I guess, and learning. I might change that. I don't know. I really feel like it's mostly like the root of everything is just like why you guys pay attention. It's like, all right, what is she saying that's going to help me make more money? Or like, who does she know and is like engaging with that's going to help me make more money? I feel like that's the root of it, right? And then I also feel like you guys want to learn how to make more money so that you can have just like lifestyle freedom and more options. Am I on track with that? So that they can have more lifestyle freedom and options. There's a 20-second delay, so we'll see. All right, goal of initiative: to increase our website's rank on Google and create critical top of the funnel marketing content that helps our sales team create more conversation with products. Okay. I probably did too much here for lifestyle. Yes, I think that's what it really all comes down to, is being able to do what you want when you want. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm going to have to break it down for each one of these. So we have an email list. We have a blog, Twitter, Instagram. I don't know. Okay, so our goal is to increase our audience size and to maintain or increase an overall engagement rate of 5%, so that by creating world-class top of the funnel content that helps our company direct our audience to the right resources based upon where they're at and where they'd like to be. I don't know if that's fluff, but okay, so here's where I'm going to put specific metrics. So we have email list, blog, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Pinterest. Yeah. Okay, so if I want to gross $1 million, and let's say 1%, well, let's say 5% of my email lists are buyers, and our average order value is $50. So let's play around with some numbers. I'm sure there's like a much easier way to figure this out, but you know what? I'm gonna actually open, I hope I don't show you guys anything. I'm gonna make a sheet. Okay, so here we're gonna do list size, conversion rate, average order value. Okay, so if my list size is, let's say, 50,000, my average order value, oops, my conversion rate is 5%, and my average order value is 50. Oops. What does that give me? So this is this times this, I think then times this, right? And this should just be a regular number. Oh no, that's what I will make. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna need either a much bigger email list or a higher average order value, right? Okay, so let's create a couple scenarios here, right? Let's see what it's gonna take. 10, 15, 20, and let's say our average order value is 99. We'll make it a little easier on ourselves. There we go. Okay. This is what it's starting to look like now. Gotcha. Okay. So let's say at 100,000. Okay, so we're gonna say 10. I'm just creating some different scenarios here. Okay, so I know I'm gonna change this. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. This is what I meant to do here. Balls. All right. I know there's an easier way to do this, but I just. That's why I got confused. These over here. Okay. Is this making sense what I'm doing? So basically what I'm trying to figure out or I'm putting together is different scenarios for what size my email list needs to be that I can generate $1 million from it, right? Okay, so the conversion rate is like how many people from my email list become customers for a $99 product. 10, 20, 50, okay, this is 15. And then I kind of just want to look for like where the sweet spot is going to be because, and then like I'll put the cost for the email list also. So cost to build this. So let's say we're at like $3 per lead, right? So, and then we have 10, 20, 50, 100, and 200,000. Okay. So if we want an email list of 10,000 people at $3 a lead, it's going to cost us 30,000. That why didn't even work. And the assumption here is that these are only paid efforts, not organic, right? So this is what I'm hoping it'll be like at its most expensive, right? Right, but we can of course like reduce this cost if you know are doing well our organic efforts, right? But I know at minimum, you know, conversion cost per lead of $3. This is what it's gonna, you know, cost me to build that list size cost per mil with ads at least. Okay. Alrighty, so I first want to see where we're gonna hit the million mark easily. And like what's realistic, what's doable. So it's hard to get, you know, I would say even like a 5% conversion rate. Well, I don't know. That's not true. I'm thinking of like my clients who do like $2,000 products, right? Okay, so let's say, what if I feel like this is maybe our sweet spot here, but maybe I want to shoot a little bit higher. Decisions, right? So like, let's look at our net, right? So I mean, if our goal. So our goal is, right? So what are we gonna net just based off of, not including our team? So like, this is part of what I've done. Okay, right? Is all of this making sense to you guys? Is this helpful at all? I can go back to the marketing plan. Okay, so if we increase our goal to 1.5 million, excuse me. Cool. Or let's say, what is 125? Okay, so I'm feeling like if we make our goal 1.25 million, we're still gonna hit, well, we can still gross 1.1. It's only gonna cost us only 150K. Stylus. It'll only quote unquote cost us 150,000 to build the list of 50,000. Okay, so I'm gonna play around here now, right? This is where I'm gonna hang out. So I need to play with the numbers in the $50,000 range, or I need to increase my average order value. So what if I had an average order value of $199? Right. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is basically where we need to be, around this area, right? We need a list of 50,000 people. We need to convert that list at about 15%. We have an average order value of $200 and it's 1.4. So let's give ourselves 10 months to grow a list. And we need 50,000 people, right? So we're gonna do 50,000 divided by 10. So we need to add 5,000 new leads a month. And what is that gonna cost us a month? Times $3, right? Or 15,000 per month in ads. And it should cost us, so in our ad spend, we shouldn't be spending more than 15,000, right? So this is the budget that we're gonna set for it. And then customers, or it's customers per month. So if we're going to convert 5,000 of these people at 15% a month, we need 750 customers per month. And then 50,000, sorry, times 15% is customers per year. Okay, so now we have some numbers to work with, you know, and again, these are just goals, right? Like 15,000. That's kind of crazy, right? In ad spend. If you're just getting started, when you're like more established as a brand, that's nothing, because we'll spend 3 to 4 times that just for launch, like the course opening. But that course will generate anywhere from like 200 to 500,000 within like a 2-week period, right? So in 2 weeks, you've hit, you know, maybe like a quarter or more of your yearly goal of one product launch. Excuse me. Okay, we have some numbers. You need to leave the room because you're too loud. I don't want you to do that. I told you yesterday.
I'm too loud.
Yeah, you are. Okay. So we figured out our numbers for our email list. So we want to add.
I'm building something, okay?
Okay, but you gotta you can't be jumping. Go ahead.
I'm not jumping. It's for me.
New leads to our email list that convert to our email list. We want to convert 15% of those leads into customers with a $199 average order value. All right, so if I did my math right? So if we have this many people times 199, we should hit 1.4, which would generate 1.492. Oops. $100 in gross revenue. Okay. Something else to consider is that we can still have people buy from these other platforms. So, you know, I feel like email list converts the best, and that's why I want to focus on building it. And our other assets should point to the email list where we can sell. And also, okay, there's one other thing that I didn't forget though. So we have email open rates, right? People who open our emails, right? So I don't want anything lower than 20%. Oops. So let's do a few scenarios. And what's realistic? I think for 50,000 people, anything above, anything really above like 30, 35 is kind of crazy. Let's do 5%, 10%, 15%. Okay. Or actually, a 1% email open rate. That's ridiculous. Okay, so we have, okay. So this is our list size, and we're gonna see how many people will actually open our emails, right? For the year, right? So if we maintain an average email open rate of, let's say, 15%, then that's only 7,500 people who looked at our emails for the year, right? Hey, what are you barking for?
I think somebody's here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, wait. Somebody.
Go see. Emails open. Give me a second, guys. Bob's going. So we've got 20%.
Uh-oh, I need to finish my home.
Silas.
That's really.
Like I should be able just to pull this down. No, I don't know why it doesn't want to play right. Silas, stop jumping on the bed.
I'm not jumping.
Okay, so how many people do we need to convert at 199 to hit 1.4? All right, let me do some math. 1.492, 500. I think that was it. I'm about to do some crazy looking math here. Give me a second. Let's see, I don't know what I just did.
I did it.
Hey, buddy, I can't think because you're running around and being loud.
Sorry.
Thank you. Okay. So I need some, this is going to be too much. So basically what I'm trying to figure out is, or what I need to keep in mind when doing these budgets is that for the year, only this many people will actually open the emails and see them, right? And what's realistic is probably this range for that size of the email address, right? So I don't know, let's say if I can convert 15% of these people, it's like, do I have enough people opening emails to hit my goal? Right? And then we're going to do this times 199. So no, like we're nowhere near our goal.
Trust me, Mom.
If
It works
only this,
every time.
thanks, Di, if only this many people open. So what do? We either increase the number, we increase the size of our, what a business do, which is a little bit easier but more expensive, is that they increase the size of their email list and they just keep pretty much the bare minimum here. So our hypothesis wasn't correct. We're going to need more than 50,000 people on our email list. So let's try 100,000. Still not enough. All right, let's try 125,000. Is this making sense? And I'm just going to round up here. Oh, whoa, whoa. I leave the dog alone. All right, let's try 150,000. Okay.
Well, are you ready? I've been munching all day.
You don't want to go?
No, I didn't change.
You don't
I'll be
wanna
right
go?
back. Sorry, my grandmother's here to pick up Silas and take him to go see
Nina.
his friend, and I completely forgot that she was coming. So I'm
Well,
going to talk to you guys while I get him dressed. Okay, so do you guys see how we're kind of like testing, here, give me a phone, how we're testing our hypothesis and figuring out what our email list size needs to
What's
be?
your hypothesis?
I'll tell you later, but you have to be quiet, okay? So it's looking like we're going to need an email list size of 150,000, and let's see what that's going to cost us. Let's see.
I didn't know
This
these socks are
times-
slippery.
Whew. Jesus. And then here I'm just going to do. All right, so it's looking like with just ad spend and stuff, come here, Si. We're looking at spending 450,000.
What are these chips?
Quiet, please.
Are those for me?
So, you know, that's a lot of money to spend on building an email list, right? So it's definitely possible to decrease our cost per lead. And so, you know, it's definitely possible to do $1.50 per lead, right? Come on, get up.
I make song.
Do you guys have so far?
Up and away.
I'm gonna wait and see if you guys have questions. It's a lot of number talk, but it's important you're making your goals, right? And this is gonna help you to see, can I afford to build the audience size and really revenue that I want, right? So like I can fairly easily, if I put this marketing plan together in the numbers, you know, convince some friends that, you know, hey, I need this investment for capital. This is the number. This is what everything's looking like. Are you guys interested, right? But if you're doing it solo, then you're going to have to start smaller with, you know, a higher average order value. And this is why it's easier to go into like service-based businesses, because you only, your goal, your first year of your goal is probably not going to be like, you know, 1.4 million or anything like that, right? You can easily do like 6 figures with service and, you know, just have a couple clients at a couple thousand a month. I just got some really good news. Okay, so let's change up our marketing plan a little bit. Right? Okay, so we want to, let's just say it like this. We're building an email list size of 150,000 email subscribers.
And then my jacket also. It's tote.
How about we'll put it on for you? Thank you. So our goal is to maintain an email open rate. Oops. To maintain, what did we say? 30%. Okay. So our goal is to maintain an email open rate of 30%. Right? This will give us an engaged list size of 4,500 or 45,000 email subscribers. Our goal is to convert 15% of engaged emails to customers with an average order value of $199. So this will generate 1,343,250 in gross revenue from email sales. Okay. Is this making sense? Let me know. Are you with me? All right.
I also need shoes.
In the closet, baby. You know where your stuff is. Why you being so silly?
Because I put it.
How about we'll put these on for you?
Yeah.
Well, how about we'll put it on? Thank you. All right. Okay, so I'm going to take a look in my ConvertKit so we can work on some blog stuff. And you know what? Fuck it. I'll just show you guys my Google Analytics too. I don't care. Oh, I said a bad word. I'm not supposed to do that. All right, so we're going to log in. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for 1 second. So I have to stop sharing my screen because I don't want to show you guys what email of mine is associated with my Google Analytics account. that isn't necessarily safe info to share. Okay, so we're inside Google Analytics. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We're looking pretty much at, let me see. All right, let's look at the last 180 days. What are we looking at here? Okay. Users. So basically what this is saying is that in the last 180 days, 7,300 people visited the site, like unique use. I think that's unique, I'm not sure. There were 12,000 sessions, I'm not sure what a session is. A bounce rate is people came to the site, left, and then people stay on the site for about a minute and 24 seconds. As far as traffic, the majority of it is social, right? On Twitter, that's where I spend the most time. Organic search, I don't know what they're searching. Sorry. Come here, son. Put your foot in. What else? So the next one, it's some is direct, people just typing in the blog by itself, referral, other people, and then, oh, put your shoe on the wrong foot. Come here.
What? It's slapping me, Mom.
And then let's see, like, where are people visiting from? Come here, Sai. Why can't I scroll down?
Down here, Mom.
All right, let's just look at last 12 months. All right, so most of my folks are from the U.S. Which and then let's look at users by time of day and day of week. Silas Gray, for real?
Done.
All right, have a we'll tie it for you, please. Okay, so the darker it is, the better, right? But I don't know what these numbers are. I guess it's like the number of people. Okay, so people love to come to my site pretty much Monday through Wednesday between the hours. I don't know what time zone this is. It might be my time zone. Between the hours of 9 to 6. So y'all are browsing at work. And Monday nights you're scrolling late, so that's interesting. Friday nights also strange. Saturdays between 2 and 6, okay, interesting. And then Sundays not so much. I wonder what you guys are doing Thursday though. I mean, that's still like a decent amount of people considering like I don't put much effort into this and all. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, let's see what content is performing well. So still people are really into the how I passed my AWS, transitioning into tech. So these are all things you guys can write about, you know, that are interesting. And you can like, I don't want to say leech off my audience, but you know, I'm happy to share your content also if you guys have a different perspective of how you're doing things or you just want to share how you did. I don't really know anything about active users, so let's just go over here. I should not be out of breath from tying his shoes. Okay, so this is good to know. Most of my traffic is coming from mobile, and I'm assuming that is really because you're going from Twitter on your phone to my blog. So our site is looking really great and easy to navigate on mobile. Not many people from tablet. And then, you know, less than a quarter of you are coming from your desktops. Okay. And then let's see this. What is this? Retention. Okay. One person's right there now. All right. So then what am I looking at? What did I, oh, okay. This is all going to make sense in a minute. And again, let me know if this is helpful, because if not, I'll just switch to something else. Okay, so down here, I have my website sidebar, and I'm going to show you my blog, which ignore all the yellow. I was messing around with the CSS. So about 1.5% of people who see that opt-in, that opportunity to get onto my email list, actually do it, right? And I'll show you where that is once this moves out of the way. So this is my site. It's right here. Sign up for email updates. All right, so 1.5% of people do that. Now, back to my original, or where I'm getting at with this. All right, we're going to put some numbers together. Okay, so this is email list. This is the blog. All right. So we've had 7,300 visits, right? And then it's been 180 days. Oops. Okay. So then, so this is the number. Right? And then ConvertKit is telling us that 1.5% of people who see this are opting in. Right? All right, so then we're going to have conversion rate. And we know that's for sure 1.5%. So if 40 people are visiting the site a day, then ideally, what the fuck? Sorry. That doesn't, we should be getting up less than 1 subscriber a day. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, okay, so. Okay, so every month from our blog, we should be getting about 30 subs a day, right? That's so low. So let's put some like better numbers together, right? All right, so let's say this. Let's do this on a monthly basis. So we have website traffic, we have or let's just, yeah, website visitors. Let's say this. Sorry, that was just hilarious to me. Subs. Okay, so let's say a month. We'll have 180 visitors over the last 180 days. Did I do this right? I don't think I did this right. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so this divided by 3, that's a number, that's traffic per month, right? Okay, and then we're going to take this divided by 30. Oops. That's shit. Okay, and then we're going to have email conversion, and ConvertKit told us that was 1.5%. So 81 times this. Okay, I don't know. I did my numbers wrong. I'm really not a math person. All right, so then we should have number of subs a day. Bet. Okay. So let's do some scenarios here. So I think if I can start talking about and creating more content and promoting it more, I can increase this to, let's say, at least 4,000. I can definitely increase the email conversion rate. And the first place I can start with that is updating the copy here, and then offering some type of an incentive for giving me your email address, right? Those are easy fixes. So let's say like at minimum, I can increase that to 2%, right? And then, or let's just do this, and then I'll change that to %. Okay, so that's total subs a month, and then yearly, this would equal And we determined that I needed 150,000. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a tab for like overall. And then we have our email list goal, right? 150,000. And then we have our blog, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and then we'll say Facebook ads, Google ads, and YouTube ads. Actually, I'm gonna do this. Goal needed. Email list. Okay, so this is our goal, right? And then this is gonna equal this minus this. Oh crap. This minus this, minus this, minus that, minus that, minus that, minus that. All that. All right, so from our blog, we're gonna just pick one of these numbers and scenarios to see. And let's just say our goal is, I don't know, we're just gonna stick with 4,000 subscribers a month, or sorry, 4,000 website visits a month. And this is gonna be 4%, 6%, 8%, 10%, 12%, 14%, right? Okay, equals, oh crap, this times that. Please work. E6, E7. All right, I think that worked. That's not enough. It's really not enough for me. Okay. But I mean, you know, shit, it's good to see what our numbers are gonna look like. We take the time to do this stuff. Right? So I'm just gonna keep playing with this until I think is doable. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay. Do I think I can drive 10,000 people a month to the site? I think I'm going to go with this one. 10,000 people, 8% conversion. No, I don't know what's possible. Have to have a really good freebie. Y'all are so quiet, so I really hope you can hear me and that you can see all of this. It's making me nervous. It's not like Periscope where people all right. I feel confident about like the number of traffic, the number of like traffic being driven. What I don't feel so confident about is that conversion rate. I don't think a lot of these are realistic for just knowing that, you know, what email website conversions don't really convert that well, but that could also be an entire lie. So the book influencer said to shoot for like 3% engagement on Instagram and social media. So I'm going to keep in line with that here, and I'm going to go with this. So in a year, I can expect to get 7,200 subscribers from the site. So blog, so this is going to equal blog and then the cell right here. Okay. Driving and watching, are you nuts? Oh my God. Okay, this is also why segmenting is really important as well. So I can see from Twitter, right? My profile, 43% of people opt in to my website. And then from Threads, 79% opt in to my email list, right? So I'm gonna just differentiate here. Twitter profile and then Twitter Threads. Excuse me. I guess I can make this like available to you guys too. Template, we'll call it marketing numbers. Excuse me. I'm gonna pop that in the chat. There you guys go. All right, so Twitter. So we have my Twitter profile and then we have Twitter Threads. So this is telling me I may want to continue doing Twitter Threads because a lot of people join my list from Threads. So that's interesting, but I would never know that if I didn't have an email marketing system that would allow me to create different forms and segment. And if I didn't differentiate between the link in my profile and links in Threads. So again, this is why segmenting is so helpful. All right, so, and then let's say over the time, I've had 960 visitors and 719 visitors. And how much data? I think I started this November. Yeah, okay. Excuse me, November. So it's been about 2 months, November, or 3 months. Okay. Can I see the total across all time for this? What's this view look like? Okay, visitors. Oh, that might be something I want to reshare. Anyway, let's do subscribers. Twitter Threads and Twitter profile. Okay, so let's do 960 divided by 3. So about 300 people are coming through Threads or like clicking that link through Threads. Okay, so we're going to say monthly. Visitors, sorry, profile visitors. And then we're going to say thread visitors. We're going to do the current. So what would it like? What was I just looking at? 300 from Threads. And, oh, sorry, that's profile. So about 230 from the Threads, okay. And 300 from the profile. Say, visit, conversion, number of subs. Let's do this here. So it's all consistent. This is number of subs a month, number of subs year. Oh shit. We'll just multiply this monthly times 12. Okay, these numbers are too low for me. But this is, you know, with the effort that I'm currently doing and I'm making. So, and then we're going to just get our total here, right? So I'm just going to go off of what we do have. 3853. Okay. Oh, so okay. Profile. And then Threads. Okay, I have no data from these also, but I know that I need these many people left. So I'm just going to say 2,100 from each platform. And then the rest will be split amongst ads. Okay, so let's see this. Oops. All right, let's do this. All right. So I need. Okay, so backing up a little bit. We previously put together that if we were going to build, yeah, it'll be up on YouTube, so you can come back to it. So we put together that if we were to build an email list with just ads at $2 per email list, or $2 per email, it would cost us $225,000, right? But if we have our digital assets that are taking care of a little bit of that. Hold on, what happened here? Oh, I just did my math wrong, right? Oh, I see what happened here. Okay, hold on, I messed up my formula. So we need 132,731, and then we're going to do that divided by our ad platforms. And so then that gives us 44244, right? Okay. So if it's going to cost us $2 per each of these leads, right? We're going to do this times, or let's just say the rest of it's from Facebook ads. We're not even going to touch, right? Okay. Oops. 132. Okay. I mean, that's not much bulk taken off. How is it more? What did I do wrong? Oh, 225,000. All right. So without any help from social media, we're projecting it's going to cost us $225,000 to build an email list size of 150,000 people. Yeah, I did do something wrong. What the hell? How is it more? I don't understand. I don't understand. Why are all of my numbers messed up here? Am I tripping? I'm tripping. Hold on. I'm bugging. Okay, 300,000. Gotcha. All right. So it's going to be a little bit cheaper, right? So we said if we're going to build an email list size of 150,000 people at $2 per email, like cost per email, it'll cost us $300,000, right? Now we're getting from our social media efforts, we're contributing about 19,400 leads from our end. I mean, that's a good number. That's a pretty big deal, right? And so that takes a little bit of the pressure off of what it's going to cost. Now, if we, let's just say we'll call it organic versus paid emails, right? So if we can, I don't know, let's say, what if we were able to get, oops, that period, that comma can't be there. What if we were able to do half and half, right? So what if we only had to get 75,000 from ad spend? It's only going to cost us, well, not only, it's going to cost us $150,000 instead of 300, right? So it is worth, being on social media and curating content and pushing people to your email list so that it'll cost you less to build an email list. Okay, so that being said, if we're going to have over the next year 75,000 people come from our list, then what do we need per month? So we're going to take overall per month, right? So we're going to take this, need 6,250 email subscribers per month. And now I'm going to grab it by platform and distribute the weight or I guess the responsibility by platform, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this divided by 7 opportunities or 7 different places to collect an email address, 893 subscribers per month, right? So for the marketing team, right, and like paid team and the organic team, their numbers for the year are 75,000. And they know that every month we need to bring in 6,250 email subscribers. And then by platform, they know, okay, these numbers aren't going to break down evenly this way also, right? Like you may have a Twitter thread that goes viral and that month you get like 3,000 people who opt in from your email address. But these are our benchmarks. And once you start getting more data and you're able to tell like the percentages of where people are coming from, you can adjust. But this is just to get us started, right? And then, what is our number per day? So number of leads, our number of emails, right? So if I'm working with my team and I know like, all right, so we had our planning and we know 75,000 is our number for the organic team. All I care about is 75,000, 6,250, and then what's this per day? 208 per day, right? So every day the team can check against themselves and their efforts, and the different tracking we have set up. Did we get our 208 today, right? That's all I'm focused on. That's all I care about. Whatever it takes for us to get that 208 every day, we need to do that. That's our bare minimum goal. That's how we know we're on or off track, right? The end of the month, what do we need, right? We can do number of emails per quarter. And so this really helps you to keep track of and make it just super clear for yourself and for your team what needs to happen. There's 4 quarters, right? Okay. Right, so this is our metric. This is our number as an organic team. Ad spend, theirs is going to look a little bit different the way that it breaks down, but they know we're responsible for 75,000 emails getting on that list, right? And then customer support, they're responsible for customer support and like the content team. And I guess marketing, we're also responsible for keeping as many people as possible on that list. Marketing is responsible for getting the right people, doing the right targeting. Content is responsible for attracting the right people with the right content and strong calls to action. And then support and the frequency we're sending the emails and how we're segmenting and are we talking to the right person at the right time in the right headspace who's ready to take an action and buy. And then support it's their job to save customers as well. And, to make sure they stay customers, right? That they stay raving fans and that they're super, super happy, which is why it's important to answer your emails. That being said, let's go back. So we know, and I'm going to add here, ad spend. Okay. So do you guys kind of like understand how like I broke down these numbers and how I'm really just helping to determine what needs to happen across our digital assets as far as growing our email list, right? If our main initiative is we want to grow an engaged audience, these are the assets we have. These are the numbers that we need to hit. Like does it all make sense how I kind of broke that down? I know it's a lot and I wasn't even intending to go that route. All right, I'm gonna keep going. You guys are pretty quiet today. Okay, so for the rest of this, I would pretty much just write that, break down the yearly and monthly goals, right? So the blog, right? This is what the blog has to bring in per year, right? So each of these assets, this is what we're expecting, $893 a month, or 10,000 subscribers a month from each of our efforts, right? So I'd go in and fill those out there. I didn't expect this to take so long. So I think I'm gonna log off for now and just call this part 1. And then soon or another day, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to do the rest of these live streams over at Growthopedia, right? I don't know when, but that's where I'm going to house the rest of this content. I'm going to ask Adrian. Adrian asked me to be a contributor. And so this is where I'm going to put the rest of these, right? So make sure you go to growthopedia.com and that you sign up. Hold on, I want him to see that. I sent you guys there, so I'm going to add that. And then whenever I do this again, this is where it's going to be. So the rest of this will be completed there. It's been like an hour and a half. I didn't expect to be on this long, but we will complete the rest of this then. And I hope so far that this was helpful for you guys. And I hope you have a good night. I am exhausted. Goodbye.